Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Coloniano D, and welcome back to my Generation X olfactory experience. And today, as you can see, yes, I'll be reviewing from the house of Roja Parfums. It's from the Pierre de Valais line. It's CHOU. Yes, it's CHOU. And CHOU is a gourmand woody fragrance, and it's exclusive to the Roja Dove Hot Perfumery in England. Yes, absolutely. Now, I just want to right off the bat tell you I'm feeling a little, you know, cold coming on. So my voice has a tendency to pitch a little bit. So if you hear that, my sincere apologies. Now, according to Roja, okay, chouchou in French means you are special and set from the rest. You are above or the most precious. Okay? Very nice sentiment from CHOU. Absolutely. Now, incidentally, Roja has another gourmand that was just released, Lost in Paris. I've yet to get my nose on it. I just received my sample. So, I don't think that's going to be much of a first impression. I'm going to sample it first and then I'll take it from there. But for now, let's review CHOU. Let's go over the notes. Top notes, we have mandarin, bergamot, and orange. Heart, we have jasmine and violet. Base, we have vanilla, milk chocolate, coffee, caramel, candy floss, licorice, oak wood, dry woods, amber, moss, and musk. Yes. Now, I have many Roja fragrances. This for sure veers in a totally different direction, especially the Pierre de Valais line. Okay? The Pierre de Valais line is more of a subtle, laid back approach, very classic type fragrances. Very nice. Very nice. So this one is definitely out of the ordinary from Pierre de Valais. I think the most robust is Pierre de Valais number 4, which I have, and I think I did a review on that one. So if you want to check that out. Now, from what I gather, CHOU is not being received very well versus Lost in Paris. Now, I've yet to get my nose on Lost in Paris, so I can't really judge at this point, but CHOU is really nice, and that's why I have it. So, if you do have a sample of CHOU, give it some time. Give it some time. It really develops into a really nice fragrance. Sometimes we have a tendency to put our nose to it at first, put a little on, and just dismiss it without giving the fragrance enough time or giving you enough time to actually get to know the fragrance, because sometimes you got to wear fragrances 3 or 4 times before you finally get it and what it is. And I've worn this quite a few times before I finally got it and I made my purchase and I'm good to go. So like I said, the PDV line's not intended to be rich and robust. They're more subtle. Now, CHOU opens with a real quick blast of citrus, and that citrus is gone in seconds. Okay? So it's gone in seconds, and immediately following, the stars of the show start to peek in. It's immediately followed by a sweet violet. Yes, violet. I'm picking up a nice, sweet, chocolatey violet. It's powdery sweet chocolate, and you get a little powderiness from the violet. I don't think I've ever smelled a chocolate violet type fragrance. It's really nice touch, and it moves away from your typical foodie gourmand type fragrance. Really nice. It is a light gourmand. Now we start getting into that chocolate, the milk chocolate, the lactonic, the chocolate start is a lactonic chocolate, the violet, the milk chocolate, and the caramel start to emerge. Okay, now the vanilla from the candy floss comes into play, and there's also a slight coffee note. So the heart and the base really start to move in. Okay, and it's not a full-blown coffee. I just want to let you know that. It's not a full-blown coffee. This is by far not a coffee scent, but the coffee is there. Okay, so is the licorice. But they're not the players. The main players is this lactonic chocolate, the vanilla, and this beautiful violet. So now as CHOU further progresses, that caramel note starts to butter up. You're getting that buttery caramel. Really nice. I'm going to pause a second and just take a sip. Like I said, my got a little something going on down there in the throat area. Now, in about the second or third, this is my scent of the day. In about the second or third hour, CHOU is a real treat. CHOU becomes what CHOU is meant to be. Okay? A nice chocolate gourmand. Now, before this, I did a quick spray because I've had this on for about 3 or 4 or 5 hours. And I did a quick spray, and the opening is just really nice, very stunning, really nice. It is a gourmand. It is a gourmand. It's a gourmet chocolate. It's a gourmet chocolate, ones you find at a fancy chocolatier. That's what CHOU is. Now, picture this, Ferrero Rocher chocolate. You're familiar with Ferrero Rochers. They get the little macadamia nuts or the almonds in those, right? They're filled with the nougat. Now, picture that, the milk chocolate filled with the milk chocolate nougat and some buttery caramel. Okay, some buttery caramel and crunchy bits of maybe coffee bean or even small little candied coffee brittle, right? Little crunchy pieces of chocolate in there when you bite into it. That's what I get out of CHOU. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I spent nights burying my nose in this. I can literally pick out the notes listed. So, and CHOU is something special, let me tell you. And what more special is, it's Roja's first gourmand. And I'm really, really, really happy that I'm actually reviewing this. So, now, as we move on, CHOU maintains its decadent and exquisite chocolate treat. Yes. It's fantastic. I just love it. Now, there is that slight licorice note. It's subtle, and somehow it brings this fragrance together. Okay? Now, when I say that, then your amber, your vanilla, your amber, and your woods move in, and it's sweet, it's warm, and it's very inviting. So it's an inviting chocolate, milk chocolate type of scent. So I'm happy with the note play of this. The amber and the woods, it really warms up CHOU and brings this fragrance together. So it's a warm, chocolatey, lactonic chocolate, some violet, some buttery caramel, really nice piece of chocolate that you want to delve into. Okay? Now, when CHOU fully develops, it has a slight, very slight dirtiness. Now, that dirtiness it only appears when I put my nose to my skin. So with me, when I wear something with chocolate or amber or even musk, I get a slight dirtiness. Okay, it's not barnyardy or anything like that or animalic. There's that little bit of dirtiness, and I get that mostly with chocolate and amber. So it's very nice. So I actually think CHOU is sort of an intimate fragrance. It doesn't project a lot, only if you're a heavy sprayer, and I'm a heavy sprayer, so I'm projecting. Okay, so it's the projection is great when you're a heavy sprayer. The CI should leave a nice scent trail. The longevity is 6 to 8 hours. Becomes a skin scent. Nice. Like I said, it's an intimate scent. Now, because of the woods, the amber and the moss and the musk, CHOU is a fragrance. It's not something foody you're wearing. It's a nice fragrance, a very nice, distinguished fragrance. Once you wear it, you can still smell it and feel redolent. See, fragrances are redolent, and this is what CHOU is. It's not, you're not wearing a tray of dessert. It's a fragrance. That's what's so nice about it, because you have the moss and the musk. It makes it more of a fragrance, if you're getting what I'm trying to say. So even though it's chocolatey and there's a little gourmand tendency, you got that violet in there. The violet is very pronounced in this. I'm really liking it. Never had a violet with the chocolate like this. Really nice. So it really is a classy gourmand type fragrance. Absolutely. It's so good. It's so good. So if you haven't put your nose on this, get a sample somehow, some way. Try it. Really get your nose on this. You will not be disappointed. Now, I know there are some that are disappointed, but not me. Not me at this point. So now, as far as the wearability, CHOU is a casual scent. I wouldn't wear this to an office meeting. As a gentleman, I wouldn't wear this. I'd wear something more geared towards that. Something a little bit more, a little bit more lavender type fragrance. So, CHOU is unisex, completely unisex, right down the middle. To me, it leans a little bit more on the masculine side, because you have the mosses and the musk in there, and the woods. So as far as the powderiness that I mentioned earlier, that's subtle because that goes with the violet. So yeah, and there is a little bit of jasmine in here. So, and it wears all day. It wears all day, the longevity. So yeah, so I wouldn't wear, this is a perfect date night scent, and it's casual. So that's pretty much it. To sum it up, CHOU is a warm, chocolatey, milk chocolatey, buttery caramel, delicious fragrance. That's pretty much my review of CHOU from Roja Parfums, Pierre de Velay, CHOU, exclusive to Roja Dove Hot Perfumery. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I will absolutely see you next time. Thanks.